would chat today about the influence on the internet. Because I thought about this story that really correlates, kind of somewhat correlates to the dream situation, and I'd like to. Sorry, I'm trying to get back to my desk so we can discuss it further. I was not prepared to make the stream because I didn't think we were gonna do it. I really thought long and hard about making the stream though, because a lot of the dream stuff came out, with the alleged manipulation and the alleged stuff that is going on online with him allegedly posting the R slur on Twitter. Allegedly, of course. Allegedly, of course. That may not have happened. Really, been thinking about it, because there was a similar situation in my life where the internet as a whole has impacted me as a person, obviously, because the internet is a strong thing to, with lack of a better term, fuck around with. And so Dream had posted the R slur, and allegedly, and it got me thinking, why the fuck would he do that? So the possible stuff that could come out of that is unexplainable. You can never really see the impact that this stuff has, per se. Like, he said that online that may influence others to continue to use slurs for no fucking reason, especially that slur in specific got me, because, like, why that slur? Why a slur? Obviously, why a slur in general, but why that slur? It would have been the same thing if you would have went online and said, hey, it would have been the same thing if Dream went online and just spewed a bunch of misinformation. It's still bad. Why would you do that? It makes no sense. Why would you just go on the internet and spew a bunch of lies for no fucking reason? Which he actually did. But besides the point, that's alleged. I'm gonna go ahead and tell a story now. I know I've said it like 7 times. I'm going to tell a story now about my family and how the internet has impacted the world as a whole, because this is a big platform of a lot of people who will listen to pretty much anything that their favorite creator says. I haven't had that happen yet, but because I'm not big. I'm not a big boy. So, my aunt, who at one point was very close with our family, she had discovered the art of YouTube, or I don't even know what platform it was, but she had discovered it, and, seen someone's post saying, that you can cure autism. Very wild. I'm gonna say it right now, this is something very wild, like, curing autism. If it's a real thing, that's cool. So she looks more into the creator who did it, or I don't even know for sure if she did that, but she really seemed to enjoy this creator in a way, and seemed to see that this was cool. Oh, you can cure autism. So she looks more into the content. I'm assuming the content said something about grounding, because she had gotten entirely off of her medication that kept her sane, obviously, and started grounding, started putting her feet in the ground instead of taking her medication. Very bad, very, very bad. Do not do that. And I am reading chat. I just wanted to make this quick statement about why Dream's statement has so much impact. Because the internet as a whole is large, and it will impact a lot of people just based on statements that are said, because people will find it okay to do stuff that is bad. So, she had grounded for a little while. She put her feet in the ground, which was kind of fucking weird. What? And then, started messaging my mom, asking her to try out this specific diet for me, because it'll help you. I don't know what she was thinking. It'll cure his autism or something like that. So she starts sending it to my mom, and eventually, we go to, like, camp or something a couple of years later, and we see her, and she's a little bit different than she was. Mind you, she has, like, an addictive personality. She's done coke and stuff in the past. She goes and, she cuts all of us off after that. And this all stems back to the point I'm trying to make. The internet as a whole can entirely influence someone's decision-making process, especially when they're not in the right headspace beginning the decision-making process. She had entirely left medication behind. She had cut off all of her family, and I'm assuming turned to God, which isn't a bad thing, obviously, but I mean, she's continuously posting stuff saying, like, God, please take us out of this house, God, do this, and this, instead of actually trying. She cut all of us off. This all stems back to the point I'm trying to make. The influence the internet gives off is very strong. Dream went and posted the R-slur. People are going to see that as oh, this is cool, let's go say the R-slur. Let's go start using this again. And it's not good. I've been thinking about making a post like this, because the internet can influence you in an entirety. My brother, welcome in. And, this is not like an announcement, I'm turning to Christ. No, that's not really what's going on. But it's really just a sense of, be responsible with what you post online, and be smart with it. Because my entire family is influenced, even me, I'm influenced easily by the internet. And people posting stuff, like, heavy example, to the Dream situation, is what I'm trying to make here. He posted R-slur. For a while, just took no responsibility, saying it was nothing was wrong with saying the R-slur. And then turned around and tried justifying it. Anything you say on the internet can be turned out of proportion, too. Welcome in, YML Money. Welcome in. Hello. We're talking about how much the internet can impact people, because I've looked a lot more into the Dream situation, and anyone will believe anything. That if you look up to someone, let's say an artist, you want to do art that person, or they influence you to do art that they do. Please sub. They influence you to do this, or this. And then you go do that, and you're like, oh, this is okay. But in Dream's sense, he said the R-slur, and people look up to him, and they will say, oh, this is okay. Anyone will believe anything. I'm just very upset by this whole situation that Dream is having. Thank you for the sub, by the way. YML Money. But yeah, very weird situation with Dream and Tommy and all that. I've been talking about it a lot recently because I was actually impacted a lot by Tommy and Dream's career, because I obviously had watched them at one point, and I still watch Tommy. I don't watch Dream anymore. Or at least as much. I've watched him more based on his streams about the situation. And it's like, almost all of my family that I can recall uses the internet in some fashion. I mean, whether it be when cooking, whether it be when trying to connect with family, they use the internet in some sense. And they'll watch a creator, or they'll be influenced by something that someone said, and they would go do that. And if it's bad, if the influence is horrible, they will still continue to do it, thinking it's alright, because this person did it, and they're getting a lot of support for doing it. So they'll go do it, and it ends up being a bad thing. Same thing with doing good things. Like, you go post a video about, let's say, giving back to homeless. That's a good thing. You're being influenced to go help people who are in a troubled situation. Okay, that's good. But by posting, can you see me? I can see your comments. Also, thanks for stopping by, and I appreciate it. In a sense, they look up to that person, especially with like Tommy in it. He looked up to Dream. He did a lot of what he said. A lot, again, big alleged here, because no one knows if this is true or not. But Dream was like anti-COVID. Big, huge alleged on this. This is not going to be used as evidence or anything like Dream. Big alleged. He had been anti-COVID at one point or something. Big alleged. No idea if this is true. And people thought Tommy had been manipulated in some way to not get the COVID vaccine, got COVID. Big alleged on that. But, like, Tommy would look up to him and do stuff that he was told to do. Shout out to YML Money. My friends tease me because I dance on them, and they won't stop teasing me. What should I do? Honestly, probably ignore them. And again, I don't really know. It depends on the situation, but kind of just ignore them. If you like doing, for example, like doing that, just do you. I mean, in the best way possible. You do you. But yeah, so came on here. Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. Mainly just because, like I said, my family has been influenced by the internet a lot, and so is this entire society as a whole. So, posting, like, the R-Slur online as a big Minecraft creator, out of everything he could have been, a Minecraft creator, posting the R-Slur, bad look from Dream. And, because people will believe anything on the internet. Take a look at me. Take a look at me. I'm even on here doing this shit. Anyone will believe anything. I've had problems with that too. I used to have problems because I used to associate with myself. I associated myself with people who made really bad jokes, like, telling people to commit suicide. That was a joke to me at the time, and I had learned from that on, like, even during streaming. That is a way to help me understand what is right and what is wrong. Because a lot of people in my chat had told me that's not a good thing to say, and I learned from that, and I reflected, and I realized, bad thing to say. Dream may be under the ideology that saying R-Slur is fine, and there's always room to improve. But saying it influences a bunch of other people that haven't said it to then say that, and it's wrong. It is bad. Do not say slurs, and don't be an idiot on the internet. We're gonna talk for a minute about to chat. I just wanted to say that because, God, a lot of family drama has sprouted from the internet as a whole, including cutting off multiple people, and that sucks. That really sucks. What's up, Shadow? What up, Shadow Panda? Please sub. I don't use YouTube enough to fucking actively watch or anything, so a sub wouldn't really make sense. That's why I don't even like it when my friends subscribe to me. Because they'd subscribe to me, and then I'm like, well, that's not an active viewer. I don't fuck with that, man. If you're not gonna watch a channel and you subscribe to it, then it's like having a AFK sub, and it's not. It's like also with them trying to alt, and they alt and then they sub to me, and I'm like, I don't like that, because then I don't have an active viewer. If I have 600 subscribers, like Box Shorts, for example, a similar drama that I had, Box Shorts has 12,000 subscribers, but they watch nothing from him. So it'd be the equivalent of getting subscribed to and doing nothing after subscribing. It's basically just a sub bot, and I don't like that. Yesterday I saw your live stream. Do you remember me? I do remember you. And I did a couple streams yesterday, but I think I saw you in probably one of them. It was probably the one where I was laying in bed, because you did mention the Gritty, so that's probably where I remember you from. Can we collab? Right now, I have a lot of collabs on the table, and I'm still looking for more, but I'm looking for more from bigger creators to hopefully, first, make some good friends and get some good information from YouTube, like getting good standpoints on things, and, second up, money. No. But yeah, I'm looking for good collabs, and right now, I have a lot in mind, so just not really. I have a friend named Steak. I actually have seen that guy before. Receding hairline? And what's the problem with that? See, fully, I don't even... The internet... I'm going to use that as an example now. That's my example. People will degrade themselves due to things that people say on the internet. I'll fully do it right now. For an example. That's my hairline. People will degrade themselves for what people say on the internet, and it's bad. Suicide is bad. Don't kill yourself. That's bad. Yeah. He's a streamer on YouTube. I have seen Steak before. I do enjoy a little bit of Steak from time to time. Bald boy. I mean, you can see I have hair. YML Money sends a bunch of cool faces. But yeah, I don't know if I'm muted. I think I might have just muted myself. I'm not sure. But, what I'm gonna say is, we will be doing a stream later today as well. Playing Minecraft or doing something else. But this stream on its own was just to get some thoughts out of the way. Because, holy shit, with people saying stuff as big as Dream with his 30-something million subscribers saying, like, the R slur out of nowhere, that'll influence someone. And probably many people to start saying that slur again, and that is not something that, is good to do. So, thanks for watching. I'll be back later.